In the vast deep forest of Hyrule, long have I served as the guardian spirit. I am known as the Deku Tree. The children of the forest, the Kokiri, live here with me. Each Kokiri has his or her own guardian fairy. However, there is one boy who does not have a fairy. Navi the fairy, listen to my words, the words of the Deku Tree. Dost thou sense it, the climate of evil descending upon this realm? Malevolent forces even now are mustering to attack our land of Hyrule. For so long, the Kokiri Forest, the source of life, has stood as a barrier, deterring outsiders and maintaining the order of the world. But before this tremendous evil power, even my power is as nothing. It seems the time has come for the boy without a fairy to begin his journey. The youth whose destiny it is to lead Hyrule to the path of justice and truth. Navi, go now. Find our young friend and guide him to me. I do not have much time left. Fly, Navi, fly. The fate of the forest, nay, the world depends upon thee. Hello, Link, wake up! The great Deku Tree wants to talk to you. Link, get up! Hey, come on! Can Hyrule's destiny really depend on such a lazy boy? You finally woke up. I'm Navi the Fairy. The great Deku Tree asked me to be your partner. From now on, nice to meet you. The Deku Tree has summoned you, so let's get going right now. Yahoo! Hi, Link! Wow, a fairy! Fire finally came to you, Link. Well, that's great news. I'm so happy for you. Now you're a true Kokiri, Link. Is that right? The Great Deku Tree has summoned you. It's quite an honor to talk to the Great Deku Tree. I'll wait for you here. Get going. Go see the Great Deku Tree. Look this way. Look over here with Z. Talk to me with A. Yes, that's how you use a fairy. It's so great that you finally have a fairy partner. I'll teach you how to talk to people using your fairy. When a fairy flies near a person or thing, press Z to look in that direction. If you use Z targeting, you can talk to people from a distance, like we're doing now. When you have nothing that you can target, you can press Z just to look forward. Try it.
Hey you, Mr. No Fairy, what's your business with the great Deku Tree? Without a fairy, you're not even a real man. What? You've got a fairy? Say what? The great Deku Tree actually summoned you? What? Why would he summon you and not the great Mido? This isn't funny. I don't believe it. You aren't even fully equipped yet. How do you think you're gonna help the great Deku Tree without both a sword and a shield ready? What? You're right, I don't have my equipment ready either, but if you want to pass through here, you should at least equip a sword and a shield. Sheesh. Okay, alright, Mido. We'll go get a sword and a shield. So, Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. While holding forward, pressing A, you can roll forward. Z to target, and Navi will float over your target with a cursor surrounding the target. You get a couple of rupees from backflipping on these rocks. When you backflip, you just hold back on the control stick and press A to jump. You can also sidestep by holding right or left on the control stick, and like I said, you can roll forward. So we're going to be using the Z targeting to look around the corner and avoid getting hit by the boulder. Got the Kokiri sword. On the equipment subscreen, select it with the cursor and equip it with A. This is a hidden treasure of the Kokiri, but you can borrow it for a while. Be sure to practice with it before you really fight. So we still need another 22 rupees to get the Deku Shield from the store. Should be at least one. No, nothing. Okay. Yeah, you don't actually have to make both jumps to get that rupee, although, you know, looks cool. So if we go up behind Saria's house, there's another blue rupee, which are worth 5 instead of 1.
Hee, you came all the way up here. You're a real man. Look, isn't this you pretty? Change your viewpoint with up C, so you can look around the forest with control stick.
Okay. Alright, not a bad view. Oh my god! You are a little scary. We still need 5 more rupees.
Sarita's house. Place of the twins. There's old Milo's place. Alright. I didn't really like his attitude, so I'm gonna steal some of his shit. The other chest just has a recovery heart. Okay, now that we've got enough rupees to buy the shield, let's go get that. So now we have a Deku shield. So same deal as the sword, go to the equipment subscreen, press A to equip it with the cursor. Press R to crouch to defend. If you press R while Zen targeting, you can move while defending. That's going to be useful later on. If you want to see the Great Deku Tree, you should at least equip a sword and a shield. What's that? Oh, you have a Deku shield. And what's that? Is that the Kokiri sword? Good grief. Well, with all that stuff, a wimp is still a wimp, huh? I, the Great Mito, will never accept you as one of us. Shoot, how did you get to be the favorite of Saraya in the Great Deku Tree? Huh? So, encounter our first enemy. It will be the Deku Baba. And they give Deku sticks. But depending on how you kill them, when they're upright like this, cut the stalk off and you get a Deku stick. Great Deku Tree, I'm back. Oh Navi, thou hast returned. Link, welcome. Listen carefully to what I, the Great Deku Tree, am about to tell thee. Thy slumber these past moons must have been restless and full of nightmares. As the servants of evil gain strength, the vile climate pervades the land and causes nightmares to those sensitive to it. Verily, thou hast felt it. Link, the time has come to test thy courage. I have been cursed. I need you to break the curse. With your wisdom and courage, dost thou have the courage enough to undertake this task? Then enter, brave Link, and thou too, Navi. Navi the fairy, thou must aid Link. And Link, when Navi speaks, use Upsea to listen to her words of wisdom.